I don't realize how late it is. Like, it's already 9:30 over here. That's insane.
It really doesn't feel like it. I mean, I feel like I don't sleep hardly anyway, so it's just kind of like one of those things where, like, it doesn't really matter the time or the time difference. 3 hours, it really doesn't do anything to me.
Sure.
But I do understand it as, back home, obviously, like, past midnight, and we're still just jamming it, man. Like, it really is just 9:30. We're having a good time. These matches have not disappointed, man. And I got a feeling that these competitors on screen will be some of the same. That is IcyMist, the best Samus that you will ever see.
Period. Yeah,
I would say, like.
And against Cagt, I hope I'm saying that right. Sorry if not, Cagt. But honestly, this is probably the most, I don't want to say high profile, but this is probably the most evenly matched set that I can think of that we've seen today that wasn't just, DeBuzz against somebody. Or Nairo, like a top 5 player against someone. Both of these players, definitely respectable in their own right. IcyMist, she's definitely one of the top Samus players in the world, if not the top.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And, it's interesting because I know she got her start online through a lot of sub-tournaments, mine included, but she is, ever since coming offline, has amassed some really talented wins. No stranger taking a set off with the Buzz, has a victory over Mars. Like, it's a lot of good things behind her.
Right now, Cagt just kind of struggling to make it work against Samus, and I feel like Samus would be a total nightmare for Little Mac. You're a character you don't like being in the air and you don't like being off stage, but Samus just has these tools to keep you at bay, to keep you away from her. It seems like it'd be very difficult.
And IcyMist proficient in using each and every one of them here. We're seeing Cagt, kind of struggle here a little bit.
Nice try on that up smash, not quite going to happen, but he does get the down tilt into the up B. It's not quite enough to kill, not enough rage or enough percent. He almost has that KO punch on lock, though.
Yeah, but IcyMist is just going to go ahead and elect to just kind of play those platforms a little bit. Understanding, oh, yeah.
I like the attempt, and here's the awkward thing. Cagt is in this really bad situation now where he has the KO punch. He doesn't want to use it.
Ooh, it just gets it knocked away, though.
He didn't want to use it because IcyMist is already at 132.
Right.
So maybe he takes off the stock and then tries to hit her with it the next stock. But that's so uncomfortable. That's such a bad position to be in.
I never really kind of agree with that situation. Like, the whole point is to just make the comeback. Like, if whatever you're doing right now is not getting the job done, I don't see anything really changing. Like, use a tool like that that's going to help get you back into the fight. I say the same thing about Wario with WAF, but it's just one of those on the fly things.
Yeah. Right now, Cagt is doing, I mean, he's way down in percent, but you can look at that KO meter. Right now, IcyMist, I think, doing the smart thing, just kind of camping on the platforms, trying to make Cagt use a jump, not staying on the platform for too long.
Ooh, and that shield getting whittled down right there. Yeah, and that's going to create an opening for that back air to come through.
It really just came down to the shield play. Awesome stuff to IcyMist for recognizing his situation, putting on that shield pressure, and I really like that she just kind of sat on the platform and waited for the opportunity.
Right.
There have been a ton of Mac players. I don't know if you've noticed. Jesus, there have been so many Mac players.
I've seen at least 2 of them on stream, like prior to this.
There's been many more.
Yeah.
Like if this is your first time watching Evo, you would think that Mac was like a top 5 most played characters.
Well, we're back in Arm Saga.
This is crazy.
Oh, and we see some coaching being implemented here for the first time. Interesting.
There we go.
Because I know that, as I understand it, that coaching is only allowed throughout earlier rounds of pools, if I'm not mistaken. So.
Yeah, I think that it's barred on either the later rounds or pools or, once we finally get into that last bracket. But definitely isn't something you can utilize past this point. So Cagt going to use what he can. Meanwhile, IcyMist just going to go ahead and relax. Try to consider the last match.
She definitely had a good performance right there in the first one. Let's see if she can repeat it here again on Town and City.
This is definitely the Little Mac counter pick. Probably ban Final Destination, just because that can be so strong for Little Mac.
I hear you.
And that's usually what happens. You ban Final D against Little Mac and then go Town and City. Right now, IcyMist with a pretty strong lead already at 47%. And just gonna sit on that platform. Very smart.
Yeah, no reason not to. Always, gets the lead right there and just trying to bait an unsafe reaction out. And for Little Mac, man, it can oftentimes just be so devastating, especially when you find yourself off stage. KO punch online right here, but will it make the difference? Oh, the Zaire not connecting.
Ooh, this is actually
a little juicy.
Yeah, and this is a Final Destination portion. I think IcyMist is trying to waste time until some platforms can show up. But unfortunately, Cagt losing the KO punch, he's not able to make that conversion. It looked like IcyMist was on the ropes, though. She was trying to find a way to get, wait for these platforms to show up, not fight Mac on FD.
Yeah, it's definitely looking a little shook right there. I agree.
See IcyMist kind of jumping around, trying to stay in the air. Mac's aerials historically very bad.
Ooh. And yeah, that'll be enough to take that stock at last. All right, so IcyMist, solid lead yet again.
And honestly, at this point, if you're IcyMist, you can play as lame as you want. You can just sit on the other end of the stage. You can sit on platforms, whatever. Make Cagt come to you. Right now, she can't really do that because, like I said, we're in the Final Destination transformation. But right now, the platforms are back up, but she's not even going to need them. He's off on the side. He's able to make it back, though.
Yeah, just barely getting back. Oh, watch that shield now.
Yeah, you can see she's okay.
Exactly. Yeah,
I'm charging.
Yeah, very aware of that shield. Get a little charge right there and a little time for that shield to regenerate. Definitely something you need when you're combating Little Mac. The hard hitter that he is.
KO punch is on deck, but again, a bad situation because IcyMist at 75%. I guess you would have to use it. See up B, not quite enough. This counter pick really not working out for Cagt.
All right, he's thinking of something here. Trying to get anything going, really.
This looks tough.
Oh, it definitely is, I mean.
I guess that's life as a Mac, though.
I mean, you kind of got to, accept those limitations and understand, like, it's just going to be a harder bracket either way you slice it.
Yeah.
You're playing Little Mac, like.
Up B, that should do it. Yeah, there we go. So Cagt getting off his first stock there.
Yeah, not to disregard the fact that he can get some good conversions.
Definitely. So right now, he's about 4 notches away from that KO punch. Or I'm sorry, 5, because you got to get one more. And you know that's his win condition. Right now, he needs that more than anything. IcyMist has got to be sweating a little bit, too, because she knows that's what he needs. And right now, we're in Final Destination again.
Yeah, I don't really,
Oh.
Good, yeah. And I was going to say, you can't really blame her for sweating because, how many times have we seen, Max in that situation where they're trailing so much, get the KO punch, and then it's just like kind of a tilt to death situation. You know what I mean? One good read or setup to bring things back. But
I think I've seen that like 3 or 4 times today.
Yeah,
like, there have been so many Max.
Not even a surprise, man. But Icy not going to fall victim to that. Does a good job getting finishing things off.